The Pasha relates how Moshe came into the sanctuary, into the tabernacle, the Mishkan, with an understanding that a terrible mistake had been made in carrying out the Torah requirements of one of the sacrifices. And he came in all guns blazing. How could this mistake have been made? However, Aaron stood up. Aaron, even though Aaron was his junior in terms of being a Torah authority, Aaron stood up and told him, no, the mistake is your mistake, not our mistake. And the Torah tells us, Moshe heard. He heard what Aaron said. He accepted what Aaron said. Yes, it was true. It was his mistake. So the verse tells us, Moshe heard, and it was good in his eyes. Moshe heard and he was pleased. That's all the Torah says. Moshe heard and he was pleased. Now what we have to understand is the personalities that the Torah tells us about were all humans. They were all normal human beings with normal human emotions. If it wasn't so, how could we learn from them? Because we are normal human beings with normal emotions. So in order to learn from them, to learn from the example, they have to be normal people. And as such, Moshe must have felt terrible embarrassment. Here he came in storming and raging. How could such a mistake be allowed to happen? How could you do such a foolish thing? All guns blazing. And then he was told, no, you're wrong. So we understand that the response was embarrassment. He must have felt embarrassment. However, Moshe understood something else. That with every setback we suffer in life, while it causes us pain, while it causes us embarrassment, it also is for our benefit. Every setback is a learning experience. It's something we can learn from. It's something we can grow from. And as such, while it's true we feel pain and embarrassment, we should also feel joy. Because here we have been corrected, and now we have benefited, we have profited from being corrected. The truth is that all of us, as long as we are alive, as long as we are in this world, we wait to be corrected. We work to be corrected. We work to improve ourselves, to become better people. We all make mistakes, regardless of our age, regardless of our experience, regardless of our seniority and our learning. We all make mistakes. And Moshe also made mistakes. And he made a mistake, but the beauty is and the glory is, and this is why the Torah tells us this, is that while he must have felt embarrassment, he quashed that feeling of embarrassment, but instead he focused on the benefit, the tremendous benefit. He had learned something, he had made a mistake, and he had been set right, and he was able to correct himself and to improve himself, and he was pleased. He focused on the benefit, which is the growth, and he was pleased. And this is something for us to absorb. This is something for us to also try and adopt. That when we do suffer setbacks, when we do suffer hardships or embarrassments, we have to focus on the positive side. We have to be pleased, because ultimately every life experience helps us grow, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how unpleasant. It's all for our growth and it's all for our good. And that's really what we're in this world to do. We're in this world to grow ourselves. So if we get an opportunity to grow, we should embrace it with joy and with satisfaction and with pleasure, so that we may become better people and get closer to fulfilling our own potential.